And then we're going to walk you through really quickly how to, I'll sign out so I can
I put
log
the
in.
website in the chat, Dr. C.
Okay, cool. Let's see, where's my. All right, I'm going to log out real quick so I can. Okay. So for those that do not have a Eventbrite account for their, oh, hold on, wait, I did start recording, right?
Yes, ma'am, you are
Okay,
streaming.
perfect. All right. All right, so for those who have not set up an Eventbrite, go ahead and put in your business email or whatever email you utilize with your business.
Okay. Oh, okay. Alrighty.
So you're going to create your login, and then you'll come to the login page. Just let me know when you're at the login page. Not the login page. Let me know when you're logged in completely.
Okay, mine said something about it's like it's got an event already. I'm not obviously at the right page because it's not giving me an option to log in.
Um, does your page look like mine?
No, it says something about it's like it's advertising a an event already, like a pop or something.
Do you have a personal Eventbrite that you look up events?
Yeah, that I look up. It's like it's advertising an event right
Okay,
now.
so maybe you're logged in. So can you log out of that?
Okay. All right.
Or is that account your personal account or is it your business account? Which one do you use it for?
Um, just look up tickets. I don't think I've
Okay.
ever created an account when I
Oh, okay.
hit I just went straight to eventbrite.com.
So look in your top right-hand corner. It either should say log in or sign up. Yeah, I just looked, Katrina. It's gonna, if you look all the way over to the very right-hand side, there is a sign in button. It should be by find my tickets or whatever the case may be. It might even ask you to confirm.
Just talking. So I go to sign in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But I think on the sign in, it should ask you to, if
That
you,
create, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. It's not doing anything. Okay, go ahead, because it's not letting me sign in.
Okay, so I mean, if you want to, you can just take notes and then we can go through it at another time if you
Okay.
want.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so for everyone else, you should be at the home screen and then you're gonna click on the create button at the top. Should be orange. Once you click on that create button, it'll ask you what you want to create. So we're going to do an event. And then, of course, since they implemented AI like last year or whenever it was, a year or so ago, I'm going to select create my event faster with AI. And then today, actually, I'm going to drop in, let's see, this Virgin one. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. And so the link in the chat is the actual Travel Joy page, as you see on my screen for Virgin Voyages. And so what we're pretty much going to do is copy and paste the information from here into our Eventbrite page. So the first thing we're going to do, of course, is the title. So I'm copy and pasting the title.
Dr. Jeff Setter, can I bother you for a second?
Yeah.
Because can you do breakout rooms on your end?
Let me see. I have meeting settings. What would it be under?
Claim host. Claim host to see if it'll pop up on your, because you're on your computer, right?
My iPad.
Okay, so yeah, on iPad. Okay, I just got a confirmation. It won't let us do breakout rooms on iPad, it seemed like.
Oh, really?
Only on our computer. I'm gonna jump on my computer to test it out real quick.
Oh, that's
Ignore me.
interesting.
Good to know.
Yeah, that's interesting. You want me to wait for you before I continue?
Be frozen, or is it me?
No, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything for quite a minute. I'm like,
Yeah, no, I was asking Janae if she wanted me to wait for her.
Yeah, I heard, but
before I
that, and I didn't hear
continue.
nothing else. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it moving. So we have the title for Virgin Voyages, and then the dates. Let's see, October 3rd to October 12th, 2026. So we're gonna select October. Okay, and then the location. Let me see where they. Okay, it leaves from Greece. So we're gonna put venue. Then you're gonna select Greece. So what I've started, we're not going to go through this, but I've actually started entering my pricing and everything in here for people to actually kind of pay through here. So just to kind of test it to see how that works. I'm not going to do that for this training, but typically you would put a price in here. So for this, we want people to come here, get the information, and then we're going to send them, once they sign up, we're going to send them that Travel Joy link to actually do the actual booking. But what I've been doing, like I mentioned, is I've actually switched it to here to where it'll be done through here. And once they actually book, then I'll kind of take them offline and go through things one by one. So for right now, we're going to select the my tickets are free because the information is free. And then the capacity of the event, you could put it for whatever. I'm going to try 50 to see if that works. Because a lot of times people have the misconception of when they're getting a ticket, and let's say 5 people want to go, they'll do 5 tickets instead of just one for information because it's information purposes. So next you're going to put create event. What is this? Oh, street address is missing. Okay, let me get the port information. So you can put this port information that I'm actually entering.
I didn't see how you got to that. I mean, what are we, Pirates Harbor? What did you, just Pirates?
Yeah, so from the top where we put the event title and
Yeah,
just
I
the
see that.
dates. Yeah, so under venue, it had an address. So if you click on that, it'll expand
Uh,
and then you can enter the information.
let's see, menu. Just click on venue.
Yes.
Oh, I see, add location. I'm sorry, darling. Okay, can you hang on 1 minute? Let me get that.
No problem. Like if you're create, so let's say for instance, you guys were doing like a Zoom party or an online event, you would select online event and then you would have to do a link and whatever else. Or if you want to do an announcement to be announced later, you can do that. But for this case, we're doing a cruise. The cruise is it departs from Greece. So we're going to do a venue. Just like if we were leaving from Miami, we will put the Miami port in here. So we put this port for Greece in here.
Okay, I got it.
Everybody has the address. All right, I take that as a yes. So I'm going to select create event, and then that should start creating our event page. It'll take a few seconds.
And while that's taking some few seconds, if anybody is beginner and you have questions or you kind of lost in the sauce right now, there is a breakout room open. It says beginner. Feel free to join in on that breakout room to get your questions answered and to get you where you need to be caught up with everyone else.
Okay, so you should see on your page where it says publish now or edit event. We are not going to publish now. We are going to edit the event because we have to enter all of the remaining information. So once you click on edit event, it's going to bring up this page where we're going to now go in and plug in information. So we have the dates in here. Because it's AI created with AI, it automatically puts, plugs in some information, some verbiage for you. If you like the verbiage, you can keep that, or you can do the verbiage from here, which is the link that I dropped in a chat that has the Travel Joy information, the booking page. You can copy this information here, and then you can drop this into, I will show you. So if I copy this overview, I can get rid of this overview. And then I could paste it with what was in Travel Joy, just like that. Here, there's some frequently asked questions. For those that are using Travel Joy, I would say you don't necessarily have to put the frequently asked questions in here because they'll have that information in Travel Joy. For any individuals that may want to sell directly from Eventbrite and put the pricing on here, here's where you can add those questions in. Also in the overview, I'm going to add one thing at the bottom. Another thing about Eventbrite is if you're not using it as the seller versus the information capture, you don't want to put so much information because all that information, again, is going to be in your Travel Joy because individuals do not read so much. So even though information might be perfect, might be great, they're not going to read it anyway. So they're going to miss something. So you're going to end up kind of repeating yourself about something, or someone's going to ask you that question anyway. Here is where I'm going to put a note. So I always do a note in all caps that this so I just put something simple as that. You can change the verbiage, but I put this sign up. This sign up is to request the booking information. Also, I put another note that I'll put it in different areas. This trip is not free. You can bold that. So once you click on here, there's, you can bold it. You can italicize it. And then if you wanted to add like a photo, you can actually add a photo. So if you wanted to add this photo here, you can like copy and paste that photo and then you can add it in here. So I think, let me see, I can add an image. I don't even know if it's saved in my library. Yep, it is. And then you just hit save. And that adds that photo right there. So you've added the overview. You put your note about this. This is for collecting information or getting the booking information. The trip is not free. And then you have your photo. And then we can do some highlights. Let me see if I really want to do. So typically in here too, you can put like the itinerary. So let's see.
And we are still in the good to know where's the, I'm sorry, I was trying to pull that picture. I didn't see where we put the itinerary.
I didn't do it yet.
Oh,
I'm about to I think I'm going to put it in the box under the picture.
okay.
Let me see if it has. And again, you don't want to put so much information because again, people may or may not read, and you're connecting once they sign up for this, they're gonna go. You're gonna send them your Travel Joy link, which is gonna have all the information anyway. So you're not gonna put all of this information. Really, for this, what we're looking for is the actual itinerary of pretty much the ports that is going to. So that'll be from here at the top. Let's see. These are just the pictures. Okay, and so because like itineraries, it kind of breaks everything out. We'll just put the ports. Let's see. I'm just looking. Mykonos and Mykonos and so that's a lot of activities to do. Piraeus, Mykonos, and Barcelona. So that's what I'm gonna type in. So right where I put right under the verbiage, I'm going to put itinerary, and then I'm just going to add in here Mykonos and Barcelona. And y'all can go back and update this. This is just for training purposes. I'll just add a little. I just added that, like pretty much, so they know where it's going, and then again, they can get more information once the link is sent to them. But at least they know kind of where they're going. So you can be as detailed as you want to if you want to. But like I said, I just put kind of an overview here. I put the itinerary, which is the 3 ports, and then I put the information that this is just to sign up to get the booking information. And then the trip is not free because people will think it's free and then try to email you. So just to avoid any misunderstandings. So that's pretty much it. Like I mentioned, if you were keeping this platform to sell it from, which most likely I'm going to do, I think, it'll be like quicker and easier. So I'm gonna try it out just to test it out to see what happens with clients, with the audience. I'm gonna put the frequently asked questions in here, not now, but eventually I'll go back to do that. But for these purposes, again, you're gonna just put the basic information so you can send them over to so they can get that link. And then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go down. So we built the event page. You're gonna select everyone to see where.
Wait 1 second, Dr. Jessetter. Did you say, go back to where you say you're going to use Eventbrite for what now? For selling the for your trip?
Yeah, I'm gonna test it out.
Okay, so let me tell you, that's not compliant, you guys. Tested and tried.
Ooh,
Eventbrite takes money. It collects the funds, like
yeah, they
group
do.
funds in Travel Joy. So that's what makes it not compliant. If you
Mm.
were just able to get the credit card information and then take it over and pay the supplier from the credit card information, that would make it compliant. But because they put all the funds in the group funds like Travel Joy, that's what makes it not compliant.
Well, that's good to add to the training.
Sorry, y'all, I'm in the breakout room. So I was like, did I hear that?
Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that then. So you can leave it as is, as it currently is, which is an overview.
Christine,
Yes.
sorry. There's folks trying to figure out how to get to the break room. Can you explain it right quick?
Let me see. Let me go back to the screen. Who wants to go to the breakout room? I don't know if I can put them in there. I can try. Let's see.
I got Katrina in there already, but you can't because you don't
I
have
can't. Oh, okay.
has me. So for FYI, for anybody information, you can only do your breakout rooms from your laptop, not an iPad or iPhone.
Okay.
I got Katrina in here. If there's anybody else, just put in the chat and I'll bring you over.
Okay. So we're going to move on to adding the tickets, which is where people would, request a ticket. They're signing up. They're going to like purchase, but they're not purchasing anything. They're just kind of signing up. So where you see to the left of the
Okay,
screen.
but wait a minute, wait a minute. We're supposed to save this first, right?
Yeah. Press save. Once you type it in, it should have that orange button that says save.
Uh-huh. Okay, save that. Now we go to add tickets.
Yep. You
Okay,
see it. Yep. Click on add tickets.
all right.
So in the beginning, remember I put 50, so I'm not sure what everyone else has put. And so if you click on the three dots next to where it says free on your ticket, it should come up with edit, copy, or delete. I'm going to select edit. Where it says general admission, I am going to delete that and I'm going to put sign up for booking link. I'm going to see if I can fit this in here also. Trip is not. Okay, so I met the character limit, so that's perfect. So in there, I put sign up for booking link, and in parentheses, I put trip is not free. So I'll make sure you want to make sure you identify that everywhere you can. Again, just in case people are not reading. Then here you'll see a little below your sales start date. It can be today or tomorrow. and then when the trip is going to end. So the trip sails in October. So 120 days. We're going back. I'm just gonna put 1 June. You can put whichever date. Let me see if there's a. I think it'll tell me that once I actually try to go sign up. So I'm just gonna put 1 June and then save.
Because 120 days is what?
Pretty much 1 June.
I know, but I'm saying, why did you say that? Because that's when it has to be paid, or?
Yes. So for instance, if you went to book a cruise within 120 days, so if you book the cruise right now in May, you're gonna have to pay the full amount.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's typically 120. So I'm gonna hit save, and then that's gonna save the information that I just put in there. So now you've updated your tickets. So now you can see where the update is. It used to say general admission, and then now it says sign up for booking link. Trip is not free, and you can modify that. You can change it. Most likely I'll change it because that's not the verbiage that I typically use. But just so people know, hey, you're signing up for the booking link because the trip is not free. So this is not the platform that they're booking through. And then from here, you're gonna go to, on the left side, you'll see, click on the drop down where it says order options. And click on order form. So you may or may not have forms that you've used previously. I have some in here, as you can see. So I'm actually going to create a new form. So just hit create a new form. That's going to populate. It's always going to populate with the name and email. And the only thing that I really add to this is the phone number. So once I start typing CL, it populates cell phone. So I click on cell phone, and then I also make that required. So now the individual will put their name, email, and cell phone in there. That's what you'll see on the order form. And when you receive your email with them that you have someone that's interested, they signed up, that information will be in that email as well.
Mm.
And
I'm
then you
sorry.
can.
I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know if I wasn't paying. Let's see. Question. It's your question. What did I do here? Let me bet. So your question, I put sale in the search bar.
Sale in the
Cell
search bar.
phone.
Yes. You can start typing CL, and then it'll populate cell phone, and then you can select cell phone.
And then how do you make it required? Just
Click
say.
on the drop down list that's to the right of it.
Uh-huh. And
You see the required where it says required.
no.
Does your screen look like my screen?
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Is everyone else on the same screen? Does your screen look like my screen?
So when I hit cell phone, let me go back. Mine right now, yours is each attendee, time to complete, yet number of questions, 3, name and email required. But when I put in cell phone, and I'm supposed to click on the plus, right?
Once you
For
start,
cell, for cell phone.
so mine's is already populated. But if I do, if I start typing PH, the phone comes, whatever phone comes up, right? And then once that comes up, you just click on it. You click on the name.
Okay.
So you
Well,
should click on cell phone.
yeah, but mine right there, yeah, it says cell phone with a plus by it though.
It has a plus by it.
Yeah, it said add a custom question plus, and then it says cell phone. But you can only select any of the contact. You can only select any one contact. So I guess, okay, let's see. I'm sorry. Yes, it was another box. So I got it. No, it says optional. Now I see the drop down for required.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And then select save. Because if you don't press save, it's not going to keep it in here. And then we're going to go back to order options and click on that drop down arrow. And then under order form, which is where we currently are, you're going to click on order confirmation. So this one is this is the information that people will see when they're signing up. And then also once they submit their sign up, this custom email, the reply, the response, this is what they'll get back. So just like it has kind of that faded out example in there, you can type in there, whatever you want. So for instance, I'm going to put thank you for signing up
Oh,
for the adults only
order settings,
voyage.
special instructions. Go back to order options.
And then in addition, here is where you're actually going to put your link to your Travel Joy page, right? Because once they actually sign up,
Yeah.
so this custom email, I'm going to put thank you, this custom box here.
Okay. I'm sorry. Nobody else got any questions. I guess everybody's professionals. I've done one before, but with instruction. So after you did the sale and I saved it, I was supposed to go back to order options.
Yes, and then click on order confirmation.
But when I okay, and then thank you. Okay, I'm with you now.
And so on the order confirmation page, you can just put in those boxes. Thank you for, so I'm adding right now. Thank you for signing up to join us on the adults only. And you can put whatever you want. I'm just dropping this in here right now. I'll go back and change it. And then, like I said, here is also, please book at, and then you could put the link. So whatever your Travel Joy link is, or whatever platform you're using for them to sign up, you can put that link right there as well. They will receive that email. Once they sign up, it's going to be an automatic email that they're going to receive. You're going to receive the automatic email when they sign up. They're going to receive the automatic email to tell them they registered, and then they're going to receive the link. And then in that email is going to have exactly what you typed here and your Travel Joy link or whatever your booking link is that you use or using for that trip or any trip.
Wow.
Now, here's what I've noticed and experienced as well. Even though these emails are automated, so they receive the email with the link for them to book, you still may have to reach out and say, "Hey, Krista, thank you for signing up for the adults only Mediterranean voyage. Here is the booking link, just in case you missed the email. Let me know if you have any questions. Can't wait for you to travel with us or voyage with us." So you might still have to customize, one-on-one privately email that individual that signed up. And sometimes those individuals will also send a question. They can send questions. So they'll send questions as well. And you could just answer the questions in that email and it sends them an email right back with whatever your response is.
Hmm. So,
So is everybody caught up on this part? Everybody, because you can always go back and update this also, but does everybody have kind of that information in there? And if you don't have if your travel joy is not set up yet, that's fine. You can save this. You don't have to publish this. You can save it as a draft.
so once you saved it, that same message went down to customized email, or did you put that down there?
No, I typed this in. I typed it in both. I typed both of these
Oh,
in each of the boxes. Mhm.
area. Okay.
Yep. And then once you finish typing in both of these boxes, you want to
Uh-huh.
scroll down and make sure you save settings. Because if you don't save it, it's not gonna stay in there.
And the same settings for all ticket types, right? That's what it's doing. Yeah. Okay, there's a drop down box on mine,
Oh,
right?
you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it just has same and custom. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
So you just hit save settings. That just tells you that your confirmation settings have been saved. You'll have that green bar at the top. And then the next thing we're going to do is click on the left side under add tickets. It says publish. We're going to click on that and it goes to the page. Oh, now mind you, we can change this picture, right? Because of course it used AI. So we can actually change the picture or we can keep the picture depending on how you like it. You can plug in other pictures in here and so on and so forth. So here's where you would either publish it or you would save draft, right? So this page is where you can select your event type and category. So under the type, I typically do camp, trip, or retreat. And then under the category, you can see all the different options that it has here. So travel and outdoor, it kind of pretty much puts that in there. And then you have a subcategory. You can put travel. And then you have here where you can add 10 tags. So these tags are going to, like, if individuals, so the first tag we're going to put is cruise. We're going to type cruise, and then it's going to populate different options. So I'm scrolling to cruise, I'll select cruise, and that gives me my first kind of tag, right? So if anyone goes on Eventbrite and they're searching for cruise, your cruise trip will actually populate for them to see. And if you notice, it had a number by the name. So I'll show you again. The next one I'm gonna put is Virgin Voyages.
That's funny because mine were already populated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It had first thing it had was party.
Oh,
And then it
interesting.
had cruise, celebration, virgin voyages, and boogity.
You did a new event?
Yeah, brand new. I hadn't done this.
Oh, that's crazy. Interesting.
But I don't know if I want to put party. I mean,
You don't have you could take it out. You could
yeah.
click on the X to remove it.
Mm-hmm.
But so anytime you type in a word, as you see, like it populates how many events is associated with that word. So what you can do also, like outside of this, is you can go and you can look, you can compare, you can see who your competition is, right? You'll see other agents on here that you don't even know. And they have, you can tell it's a culture holidays trip or whatever else, you'll be able to tell those types of things from your experience. But you can go ahead and just select virgin, and then that puts it in there. And then you can put maybe like Mediterranean. Let's see what it populates. Yeah, so Mediterranean has 34 events. So we'll click that one, add that one too. Like I said, you can put up to 10 of these. And then you could do adult. I want to see if it says adults and then adults only. Oh, it does have so it has adults and then it has adults only. So I'm gonna probably put both of them just for more coverage. So adults only has 29 events. And then you can, if you want, you can put the port, like the countries. So I'll put Greece. And then, so I'm going to leave that at that. That's 6 of them. I can always go back and add more. And then you can schedule your post for later. Also here, you'll see where it says, is your event public or private? You definitely want to put public for more coverage so people can find you, connect with you, book with you, become one of your clients. But like, for instance, if you were doing something private for your family members, or like, let's say you were doing something with a Pied Piper that had a specific group and they kind of wanted to use this platform, you could do private. It'll be private. So it'll be pretty much like whoever you share, the link with, and then those individuals can, go to your link to sign up and so forth.
So one question, to change the picture, I forgot, you go to preview, you got to preview first?
No, so okay, so what we just did, if you don't save it, it'll delete it. So what I'm going to do right now, just save draft real quick. So everyone just save draft.
Okay.
Okay, so you should see a check mark that says draft saved.
No, I just see, let me see where the save draft. Oh, that's not even on mine. Let's see.
It doesn't say save draft next to the
It
orange.
says schedule for later.
Do you see the orange publish now button at the bottom right?
Yeah,
Okay, so it should say save draft next to it to the left.
it don't.
Yours doesn't? You don't have save draft anywhere?
I don't see it. Preview your event. I guess up draft, it says preview upward up in the box. That's not the one. Way up high
No.
at the top. I see where yours is, but all I see is publish now.
What is everyone else's looking like? Does everyone else have save draft, or are you missing save draft as well?
I only have published now.
That's interesting.
I can schedule for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on schedule for later and then select the date. So you can maybe even select like Friday.
So that's the date we're going to go back in and we're going to edit.
No, that's not the date you're going to go back in. You're going to go back in before that date because on that date is going to publish. On that date and that time, whatever you identify, whatever date and time you identify is when it's actually going to publish.
Oh,
So
no,
you definitely, so you want to go back in before whatever date and time you select
I know,
to
but I don't know
complete.
that. So I wonder why it doesn't say draft. What is that draft at the top up there?
You have draft at the top.
You know, draft right there where it says preview under Wee Boogity on the left top over there above build event page, up build page to your left.
Yeah, because it's in draft form right now. But
Oh,
what we just
oh,
did was save this draft. So for instance, if you don't save this part right now,
yeah,
the selections for the event type and category, the
yeah.
trip, travel, outdoor, and then the
Uh-huh.
tags, that's
Uh-huh.
not going to be in there when you go back.
Well,
You have to type that all in or make those selections again. That's the only
wow.
thing that'll be different.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That,
because it's not saved. So if you save
right.
draft, then it'll save it. But if you don't save it, you'll have to make those selections again, and you'll have to type those tags again.
Well, that's awful. Yeah, because I see yours, but it's not showing up, and I don't know why. I
Yeah, I'm
don't.
not sure. I'm not sure. That's weird.
I
So
know.
if you click on build event page on the left
Uh-huh.
under the steps, so this is where you can change the photo. So like if you click on a photo, it has
Yeah.
that photo there. You can
Mm.
upload a video, so you can do
Okay.
video. So I'll change out. So if I put the ad and then I upload an image, I go to my library or wherever you have your images at.
Says video, picture, and upload.
Once you select your picture, you can preview your picture, what it would look like.
Mhm.
And then you just hit save.
Okay.
So now you have this picture in here. You can keep the other picture in here or you can delete it. So if you want to delete it, you click on the picture
Yeah.
and you hit the trash can.
Well, now there's save again, but that's
Yep.
for
And
that.
then you make sure you hit save.
Oh,
And
what
now
if
you
we,
change
yeah, let's go back and see all that other we're gonna have to do over. What was that it? Order
publish.
option?
No, it was at publish. So if you click on publish,
Oh,
that's
wait a
right
minute.
under add tickets.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm hitting too much. Let's see if we got to save. And all our stuff is gone, probably, huh?
Yeah, and
Nope.
you see mine is there.
Oh.
Is yours in there?
It's so crazy because they went back. No, yeah, those things are in there that I told you. I'm gonna get rid of. Well, I still don't see. I might as well leave it alone
Well, yours
because
was in there anyway, which is
right, it's still in
interesting
there.
anyway.
The party, but it says party or social gathering, and I did change that. But
You
it's
could have
not gonna
left it in
save.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back anyway. Well, that's ridiculous. And yours is all bold and nice, save draft. And what in the world where's ours? That's really ridiculous.
Miss Jean, share your screen for me. Hold on, I'm gonna give you co-host.
Where am I going? In the
Share screen.
okay. I got so many screens. I'll find it though. Let's see.
The breakout session kicked me out.
I did it right. Share. Okay.
Do I need to stop sharing, Janae, for her to share?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Where is it at? This one. Allow. Share. Are you right now? You right here with me?
Oh yeah, I don't see.
See, look. And when I scroll down, now this is a Mac, and I don't know what that means. I mean, it still should show it, but this is what came up.
Wait, scroll up, scroll up.
Uh,
Click on the drop down that says more. Oh no, it's not up there either. Okay.
mm,
What are we looking for?
So at where it says publish now on the bottom right, to the left of it, it says save, draft. but she doesn't
Oh
have
yeah,
that.
I saw that on yours. Uh-huh. And a couple other people don't have it either.
Right.
Kim Sykes. Kim Sykes, I think I heard you say it. You don't do what computer are you on? A Mac or a regular one? Or whoever else said they couldn't see the draft.
I'm on Windows, Barbara, and I don't have Safe Draft.
Barbara, you don't have safe draft either.
No.
All right. Thanks, Miss Barbara. That is interesting.
That's very interesting because everybody needs that. I mean, who want to publish and you ain't ready, you know?
Yeah, so you don't have to. So you would just hit the schedule for later.
I know, but I don't know when I'm gonna be ready for later for them to publish it. That means I gotta.
You could put next week, you could put next month,
You can put next
you
year.
could next year. Like it don't matter. Like you could put
You
whenever
can
you
put
want to
whatever you want.
You could
Okay.
just remind yourself or just
Okay, I
remember.
better make a note. All right.
Yeah,
I better.
just make a
Okay.
note when you put it.
So yeah, I better make a
We can-
note. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a little time because I have to go in here and put all, what else I have to do? It's all done, right?
For the
You
most
pretty
part, you
much
can
all
just
done.
update. So you can update your verbiage, making sure you have the whatever verbiage you want to have in there.
Uh-huh.
And then you can update your pictures if you want. I mean, but for the
Okay.
most part, that's it. You have your tickets done, your
Okay.
page is done with the basic information because again, we're not giving them too much information because they're
Okay.
going over to Travel Joy to do their booking, and all of the information is in there whenever
Okay.
you create your page.
All right. So look, I'm gonna
So
give my.
again, remember this has to be done, but so does your Travel Joy page, your booking page.
Oh, you know that's right.
So
Okay.
whenever you do that, because remember back under order options and in your confirmation, you're gonna
Uh-huh.
put your Travel Joy link for them to go to.
That's right. I need the
Because
booking
once they actually register,
link.
they're going to get that automated email that says, thank you for registering. Here is the actual booking link. And then you are also going to follow up because you're going to get that email to say, Shanice signed up as well. And you're going to email Shanice and say, hey, Shanice, thank you for,
Yeah.
signing up. We look forward to having you on our Mediterranean voyage. Here's the booking link just in case you didn't receive the email.
Uh-huh. So, oh my gosh, that means I'm gonna have to focus one day on my other one too. I got the other one I hadn't gone back in. Oh my Lord. But I wonder why I could save that one and not this one.
Here's the thing though about that. You don't have to put it in the confirmation page. If you don't want to put it and you want to keep it, non-automated, then you don't have to put the booking link in the confirmation page. You can just say thank you for signing up.
But I need it automated to know who's I need to be notified, right?
No, you're gonna get that. What I'm saying is,
Oh,
if you don't want to, if you don't want to put your booking link in there from Travel Joy, you don't have to.
oh,
It's just an automated process because
I
you still
know.
may have to follow up with them anyway.
Anyway, well, 2 times is good, better
So you
than
can still publish this with the basic information and you can collect their information for now. And then you can go back and then you can do that email. Hey, if you wanted to, you can put everybody in a blind carbon copy email because they're going to respond back if they respond, if they're really going, if they're really interested. And then you could drop your link in there with that one email, your blanket email that you're sending to your individuals.
Okay. So this preview gives you the whole thing so you can
That
preview
shows
it.
you how it's going to look. Yep. And you could look at it whether it's on a computer or like a cell phone. You can select which view.
Okay, so the pictures need to remind me.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
people are
look
gonna
at that.
look
I put on sale August 1st. No, I changed
April
that.
1st.
Oh, April. I mean, but I put April 26th for me to finish it, even though it may be sooner, but well, I'll try August 1st. April 1st.
It's gonna stay as a draft until you're ready.
Okay. Until the date I put, finish
Mm-hmm.
date.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
That's
again,
all it is.
remember, so let me oh well, you showing yours. So remember, I added a photo in there also, which you can add other photos. You can change that photo. Yeah, you
Oh,
see,
there you
yep,
go.
see exactly. So yep.
See, I was listening. I got the address. Okay. Well, All righty. So right now I previewed it. I need to go back out of the preview.
You can click on the other go to the click on the other one up
What?
top. Up top. The other page.
Oh, wait a minute. That thing is up here. Oh Lord. I clicked that bar is up there. So let's see. Get out of the page.
You don't have to. I mean, you can get out of the preview, or you can just click on the other page
Look at that. See that little thing? That little I clicked
the
on.
pencil.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Why me? Okay, how do I get rid of that? No,
If
my
you click on,
oh Lord.
can you just
Okay.
click on the other page? Yeah.
Oh, just click on it. Well, let me just click off this. Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so that's what it is, and this is scheduled for later. I don't have to just it's done now. Just
Right. And then you can make it, but you got to make sure you hit schedule.
oh, hit the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I help somebody else. I don't know. Okay. Well, alrighty. So I know what I got. I got homework. Back to events.
So as you notice, it'll say scheduled.
Mm.
Yep. And then if you click on your events, you'll see here, what you have upcoming. If you click on that drop down where it says upcoming, you can filter between your drafts, your past events, all of your events or whatever. It'll tell you the stage of your events. If you wanted to create another one, you just simply hit the create event.
Okay, so the one we just did would be draft.
It's right there. Yeah, it'll be in draft.
This is one
And
that
upcoming.
upcoming.
It's already on there.
Is it?
It's right there.
It's not
That
it.
one. Oh, is that? Oh, that's your Dubai.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so click on draft. Yep,
Okay.
and there you go.
All right. Okay, that's my reminder. Okay, darling, thank you so much.
Not a problem. Anyone have any questions?
I better stop sharing. Let's see.
Katrina was able to sign in on and sign up for Eventbrite. So congratulations, drop some flames at Katrina. So
Oh,
she's
awesome,
ready to
awesome.
rock and roll. So again, you guys, if you guys don't have any questions, drop some flames in the chat for Dr. Jet Setter. She did an amazing job, as she always does. Hope it truly helped and brought some value to each and every one of you. But again, don't be stingy with your with the energy, right? And everything else. We don't believe in gatekeeping. So make sure you share the information. This is a great marketing tool for not just trips that we got curated, but your own trips. But most importantly, I've noticed on Miss Jean don't have a profile. She doesn't have a picture. She got First Choice Travel, what she puts down there, but she doesn't have a picture of herself and she doesn't have any information about herself. So make sure you guys put a profile together so that people can know who you are when they scroll down to the bottom and they're going to say about this organizer. Then they're going to go and they'll be able to click on your picture and then they'll be able to see the verbiage about you as well. So just like any social media platform, you're going to be able to have to show your profile. And my recommendation is that your profile be the same, or as far as picture, the same as like on your Facebook, on your any of your other platforms, because you're going to be able to also tag those platforms in your Eventbrite as well too. So make sure you have a profile when you guys are doing your trips. Great job. Great job. Any alibis? Any questions? Oh, I thought I'm okay. Any alibis? Questions? Concerns? Something in chat. Make sure. All right, y'all. Thanks for the OT. We truly appreciate you. Same time, same bat channel. Next Wednesday is the first of the month. So we're going to be answering all things booking, all things building. It is a team meeting. So if you got some questions, some concerns, or any alibis that you want to share, by all means, definitely want to be on the team meeting for next week, which is the first Wednesday. I think that's April 1st, right? The first Wednesday of the month. And then we go into our normal scheduled program of Travel Joy. second week, then third week being email marketing with Miss Paula Marie, then fourth week being Eventbrite. As you see, we will do breakout rooms. Definitely for Travel Joy. I just did it on the Eventbrite right now because I saw someone that was needing assistance. If I'm on and I'm able to do that, I will take them also and do a breakout room and help those who need assistance too as well, so that they can get caught up and get to be with everyone else. But that's the whole goal for advanced and beginners. So again, if you have some beginners who are brand new to the business and they are actively booking travel and they have the bandwidth to be able to learn something new while they're learning their business, then by all means. I did share with someone, I was going to share it on the team meeting, but I want to share it now. So when people are coming in, Travel Joy is an amazing platform, right? We know it works great. However, if they're brand new and they have not even gotten their feet wet with anything, I would not introduce Travel Joy with them to them because it can be overwhelming for them, especially if they don't already have a trip. We already have curated trips for them. They can always leverage them because the whole game plan is, y'all, get them a return on their investment. Okay. And so we're going to talk about that next week too, as far as travel goes, how to get your people their return on their investment if they're focused on booking travel within that first 30 days. There is a way. A lot of you guys are not using that. I know some of you are, but I know a lot of you are not. So if you want to give your person who is a booker a return on their investment within the first 30 days, don't miss the team Zoom, so that I can reemphasize what it is that you already know how to do, but you're probably not leveraging in that way to be able to share it with your new business partners. Get them into just doing a simple, the IntelliTravel form for a group trip or whatever. You guys know that form does not have all the information. We got it. I know you're going to have to do your due diligence and say, hey, you guys, make sure you plug into Dr. Shanika Baywu, Dr. Baywu on the weekend so that you can really maximize how to use this form and ask those qualifying questions to your client. But in the interim, if they're coming in on one of our trips and someone wants to join in, instead of them having to recreate Travel Joy or create the booking link, they can just simply use the customer information form. You are their sponsor. Help them out. If they're not registered right now for trips, help them out if they got a trip that's pending, you book the trip and give them the commission. I don't think I would have to tell people this, but apparently it has to be said, because if you don't do it, then they don't get any money, and their client probably, by the time they are able to register with them, their client then already walked away somewhere. With Vacation Express, in order to book with Vacation Express, you have to be registered with Vacation Express. I know that they say, hey, you can call directly, but if you're not in Vacation Express system to book with them, you can't call them. Can you call Carnival and different things like that? You can. But the other ones, you have to at least be registered with them to know, right? So they can pull you up in the system, that part. So just want to put that out there, and that's just more information we'll dive into next week so that we can help your individuals start and actually get through their first 30 days and actually make money within their first 90 days. That's the whole game plan. Return on investment to help your people out. All right. Thank you, guys. You have an amazing rest of your evening.
Really quickly, anyone that's doing Essence, and I've sent you the information, deposits are actually due on the 1st, technically for the hotel. The ticketing part can wait. So if you want to wait for the tickets, that's fine. Because the ticket price is due all at once. But from the 1st, on the 1st, the hotel part is due, the deposit is. So if you have people that are planning to do that, please make sure you either utilize the link that was shared, or if you created your own, just make sure you make those payments and everything else that's needed.
And what happens if you're not able to get it by the 1st? Are you going to do an extension, or how are you going to do it?
I'll have to,
Questions gonna come up.
yeah, I'll have to ask the hotel for an extension.
Okay, so you guys, she has to do work behind the scenes. Again, this collaboration effort is for us to do our due diligence, to do our best to be able to get our clients to be able to leverage an amazing trip that one of our own has curated. But at the same time, you guys have to do your due diligence and market and actually follow the guidelines, because asking for extensions and going behind the scenes, takes some work. So let's not have to do that if we don't have to. Go ahead, Miss Paula Marie.
Where was the link for Essence placed?
I'll drop it in the chat.
Because I just need to know where things are being sent because I hear this often. I placed the link, I dropped the link, I sent the link. Where's this secret place y'all dropping links?
So I didn't drop it anywhere. So actually, when I gave my phone number, those the last times individuals reached out to me on my phone number, so I can send them the link. So for those
Oh,
that
okay.
actually, yeah, for those that actually reached out when I put my phone number in there, they are the ones who received the link. So I can drop the link for Essence in the chat. One moment,
Thank you.
of course.
Anybody else got any trips y'all want to drop in the link in the chat group? By all means, drop it in the chat group if you got any trips you want to share and collaborate with.
I wanted to ask a question real quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
the link is in the chat.
The question is, if I get back to this page and need additional help, how do I just got to read somewhere, or is there, I mean, because it's hard just waiting on this Eventbrite class. I mean, I need to figure it out myself, right? Is that how they?
Google is
Miss
your
Jean, I
best
gave you
friend,
my
Miss
number
Jean.
at convention, Mormon.
Ah,
And Google is your best friend.
I'm going to drop my cell phone number in the chat again. And then if anybody needs help, feel free to call me. If I am busy where I cannot talk, I will call you back. Or feel free to text me or
But
whatever.
I am going to challenge you because she run her business like y'all run a business. Google first.
yeah.
Because Google is your friend. And
Oh, yeah.
YouTube, they have YouTube videos on Eventbrite that can help you walk it through too. So do your due diligence like you would do anything else, researching the trip, whatever the case may be, to make sure you truly need that person's help before you reach out to them.
Oh yeah, no, I figured something real big out the other day. I forgot what it was, but I had a big booking, and I was trying to do something. But guess what? I kept playing with it and said, "Now wait," and I went this route and then that route. I did it, and I made it happen, and I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna get paid.
That snap crackle pop, boy.
Yeah, so I do try,
Look
but
it.
anyway, all
You
right,
don't try, you do, Miss Jean. You do, Miss Jean. You do. So
all right.
y'all take
Thank
try
you.
out y'all vocabulary. Just do it
Oh,
like Mr. Moore say, like Nike.
I know
right.
he told me that he was like, stop saying that. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But it's just common. It's just normal for me to say it.
Hey, so it's up to us to be
He's
like,
like,
nope,
stop it.
let's
Okay.
change that. No try.
So
No. Yeah.
nobody else has trips because I don't see any trips dropped in the
I
chat.
don't either. I didn't see that either. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I'm glad you said it because then I think I'm being hard.
Because I'm not going on these trips, but I definitely need the itinerary so I can sail to these trips. So,
Mm.
but I guess our group don't have no trips. So I'll just stick with my own.
So tell me about that because so if we had a trip planned, we could share and then you'd be working with me to get the commission. How did that work? What you would fill up my cabins if I had?
So we promote each other's trips, right? So if you have something like whatever that big secret is you just said, I need you to call me
Yeah.
because I want to know so I can do it too, for starters.
Oh,
But if you have a trip, right? If let's say your trip was a Virgin Voyages Halloween cruise, and let's say I don't feel like doing it, I don't feel like doing creating that, or
yeah.
I just want to market it, and then I'll send my people to you when that and they book, and then when that commission comes into you, you just run me my money.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
that
So
simple.
it's no difference than what we've been doing. It's the
okay.
same thing with Essence as well. You know, when the
Okay.
hotel commission comes in, if Jay has 5 rooms out of my 10, 20 rooms, then guess what? She's getting 5 rooms worth of commission.
Mhm.
Okay.
If
Well, that's
Beverly has 2, if you have 1, if I have the rest, then y'all are getting, whatever, however many rooms that y'all have your clients in. And you don't, if you say, I don't want to put together a booking page, I'm just going to send them to them because guess what? When they go on there, at the bottom of the form, it says travel agent. They're going to put your name. So that way I know who's getting money, and then I keep all of this information. I write everything down so I know who gets what.
Okay.
Miss
Well, all
Beverly, you
right.
said you had a Carnival cruise. Do you have a link to that? It helps you guys. I don't care what platform you're using, Jotform, whatever, but you must got something that you shared with the client. So that's what we want you guys to share in here too,
Good. Okay.
so that
Ooh-wee.
anybody can be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Let's leverage it.
Okay. Well, I'll put it in the next one. I ain't ready now, but
And
I have
let
one.
me go ahead and tell y'all this because I was talking to someone, I feel like you're sleeping on it. When you collaborate,
Yeah.
I'm 16 Laws of Communication with John C. Maxwell. He even talks about it in there, but Mr. Bradley, Mr. Moore, everybody talks about it. When you collaborate, it's a win-win situation for anyone that's participating at the table. When you are the person who's facilitating the actual trip, and let's just say you're not at a travel genius, and you want to be a travel genius so that you can get 80% of the commission versus 70% of commission,
Yeah.
then you are the lead when it comes to the trips. That means you put the itinerary together, you put everything together, you got the booking link, right? You're collaborating with Miss Jean, you're collaborating with Rachel, you collaborate with Barbara. They bringing people to the table. They're going to get the commission once you get paid to commission. But what does that do to your travel sales?
Oh, yeah.
And what does that do to your commission in the back office?
Yeah.
So I'm not an individual thinker. I'm a team thinker. So I think for the big team. So when I'm thinking this, I'm thinking like whoever is in the lead is going to be are going to be advantaged to be close to their travel genius so they can be 80%. So this is something that you can do for your team. Like when you got people that's coming into your, and this is what we're going to talk about next Wednesday, because the little light bulb came on to understand that not everybody understands clearly the value and the benefits, especially when it comes to travel collaborations, because it can actually pay you an additional 10% and you can be a travel genius. It actually can bump you up if you're on that cusp of being a travel ambassador, or you want to be a travel ambassador, right? Again, if you go to ITQ or you go to Accelerator, that 1,000, that 1K club, that 5,000, that 5K club, that 10K club, all those things are real. You get certificates and you're celebrated.
Right.
So big picture wise, it behooves and it helps and enhances you if you want to be that primary person. But collaboration and travel is a great thing because there's benefits to yourself and to the people who you're collaborating with. That's why everybody wins in the collaboration.
So I don't know who else is in the Pinnacle group, but they announced that people are going to start actually getting recognized at Accelerator and everything also for the 1,000, 5,000, also. So it's not just Pinnacle 10,000 and above. People are going to get recognized for that as well.
Oh,
Well,
So,
they're already
and
doing it.
yeah,
yeah,
they've been doing it.
Yeah,
they
they've been doing it. Yeah,
they
yeah.
added something else that they actually they added something that they're actually
Well,
going to do. So that's why I was like, wow, were they not doing this before or something? I knew they got a certificate, but yeah.
but nobody understood it, how she was rolling it. But now when you hit it, the next event, you're
Yeah.
gonna be
You
able
got
to
you
go
get
and know
it.
you're gonna walk across that stage.
Wow.
So now they got a
Yes.
system and they're going to be sending email messages to you when you hit it too.
Yes, I
That's
think
new.
they've kind of revamped that whole
Yeah.
process. And then also what I found also is going live together on social media also, whether it's to talk about things, whether it's to do a travel tip Tuesday, whether it's to just to talk like right now, like I just went live with my new business partner, because we're of that it's home for us, but we're gonna go home to see Jay-Z's concert, which is already sold out, but we still have tickets, of course. They added another show. I already have the hotels. So, all of those types of things. I don't have a link. It's kind of been one of those one by one things, but yeah, I guess the more we kind of stay in communication with each other, maybe perhaps the more we know.
Yeah, for sure.
And so
My
this
big
every Wednesday, y'all have that platform to
uh-huh.
drop your information so that everybody, because so like Paula said, what are these links? Where the 6 girl meetings at? Da, 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 da. But this platform right now gives an opportunity to share whatever it is, link or no link, you can share it and be able to communicate.
Paula Marie, my big one was with Scepter, and it was a fit. And it's an older couple going to Spain, Portugal, and different places. And oh, that just loaded them up with all kind of stuff. And guess what? I had to figure it out how to do some things. And I learned, and man, I tell you, I like Scepter. So yeah, I like them now that I know how to work it, you know. So it's gonna be probably my largest for me, it's gonna be my largest commission that I've ever gotten.
Miss
your
Jean, you
commission,
need to
Miss Jean?
train she need to train us on how she get these clients.
Miss
How
Jean,
I get clients?
what's your
Oh, because I'm involved. I mean, I'm in the Chamber of Commerce.
say that again, Miss Jean.
I'm in a car
Say that
club,
again. She
and
outside.
some of them
People
is
don't be thinking
millionaires.
so.
I'm
She in
what
a
else?
swim group. What are y'all?
I'm at a senior citizens. I'm with
Mhm.
the county, Tarrant County College. I'm an advisor on the advisory club. I mean, a committee there. Just spreading myself out to really, I feel like I'll say it is, y'all heard this before. It's like a ministry. I feel like I'm retired to do more and to be me. I'm a Sunday school teacher already. I've been that for years, but just spreading myself and loving on people and sharing with people my business because they sharing theirs. And I like to get new people like y'all, just different people. So,
Absolutely. Now tell us
yeah.
how much the commission is so we can shout you out. Because that's a win, Miss Jean.
Well, I guess it's coming. It's already paid. Just hope they
You
look
have to
so
say
much
it
shutting
into you.
down.
Right.
Huh?
We want to know the number.
The number,
Oh
man.
Lord. It's for me now. My numbers might be low compared to y'all's big numbers. Oh, what was it? It was, I don't know. Their final, I don't have it in front of me.
We talking 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, 5,000?
Oh, you mean the commission or the sale?
The
Yeah, the
commission.
commission.
The commission gonna be probably 1,500, 600, whatever, like that.
That's
So
good for two people.
for
That's
two people, for
amazing.
That's good.
me, yeah.
That's almost 4 times the average of what it costs on an average two people trip.
Yeah.
250
Exactly. That's amazing.
So that's great.
That's big for me.
That is big for a lot of people. For two people. Good deal. And they're not going on a honeymoon. They going
No,
on.
they old.
Yeah. So congratulations, Miss Jean. Way to
All
go.
right.
Good job. Good
Yay.
job. All right. So now you guys understand the value of being able to collaborate to help your sales, your commissions, your acknowledgement. I always like to say, from me, who got next? Like, who's close? I think Marla was close. Marla, did you get it?
I'm still almost there. I need a little bit more, just a little bit more.
So Marla, what trips or what dockets, what do you have? Marla, your mouth should be open right now.
Close to what? 10K?
Yeah, I'm close to 10K.
To get her ticket. Oh, okay. So then I hear, okay, so y'all listen, something else happened. I got to get verification. But 2 weeks ago, coming out of IGQ, in another message chat, the person was saying it was still 5,000 for Travel Genius. Now ambassadors in this group said they're correct, but I'm tracking 10K still for Travel Genius. What are y'all tracking? 5K or 10K?
It's 5K for Travel Genius, and then it's 10K for the ambassador.
For the ambassador.
Yeah.
So what we think,
but that's a rolling calendar though, which is amazing. That's rolling.
Yes.
So I have a
rolling
question.
calendar.
This is in commissions, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. So if you have the minimum of that in commissions, that meets that requirement.
Well,
but what it was in this chat that they were talking to customer service when IntelliTravel, and the IntelliTravel agent told them 5K and that it was annual for it. And so that's where it was a whole hoopla ha on that. So here's the deal. If you got somebody that's calling in and they're asking and the customer service person tells them that, then it has been addressed already with Tara that they have miscommunication or not the right information on their customer service on IntelliTravel, but they are working on it.
So is Travel Genius rolling? Because it doesn't say rolling. It says 12 months.
It says 12 months and they say annual. So that's the thing, understanding.
The
5K
annual, yeah,
Okay.
but the annual is for the ambassador. And now it wasn't up until this past year. Now it's annual.
So
So
they
they
changed the
changed it from
ambassador
rolling?
now to annual too?
It's annual. If you pull it up now
Okay.
is
It
So
still
that's a
say
yeah,
12-month
month period, y'all, from
yeah,
January to December.
It
That's
still
what
yeah.
say
that's what
rolling
it says.
though.
Under ambassador, 10K.
Yeah. It says rolling calendar for ambassador, but it says 12 months for travel genius. Like they still haven't updated mine, which is ridiculous.
Oh, somebody else need to pull that up. I thought I just saw it. Because that's what my next hit is, but I ain't close.
So Marla, you're close to your 10K. What do you have on the docket? What do you have out there?
What I have out there, I have that's coming up. I have uh LA, I have Bali, I have Hawaii and cruise.
All right. So if you understand what I just said about the value of collaboration, what do you think you need to do?
I need to start pushing that out and say, hey, I got a couple of trips coming up.
Absolutely.
My cell phone is in the message. Feel free to drop me your link.
Okay, and then
Absolutely.
okay, I see the number, and that's Dr. J.
That's Christina's number. That's
Christina.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, Paula's tracking. Okay, so Marla, if you want to drop your number in the chat, so then people can know exactly what you got going on and can get the links and stuff from you. You can start spearheading that, so you can go ahead and knock this out because we've been here close to the door, so we need to go and knock this out within this calendar period or whatever. I'm confused with them what they're doing, rolling or straight.
I know.
We need to get yours knocked out. So let's go. So collaborate if y'all see anything, Hawaii, whatever. And you even if it's individuals. Okay, so let's get another thing straight. You guys don't have to do this as a group. You can literally just take what she has, post it on your Facebook or whatever, or add it to your list of trips and your email marketing where they can put in their name and their contact information, and then they pop up and they get a trip or whatever they're interested in, however you want to do it. But make sure you know that you don't have to have a group for these particular trips. If you got onesies or twosies that want to go and you don't have to go, the trip is going on anyway. So jump on that. All right, you guys, I got to jump on this other Zoom. It's power hour now for the 10 o'clock hour. I'm already late. I forgot. My bad. So good night, y'all.
All right.
Hey,
Thank
Janae,
you.
but before you leave, after power hour, I need a little help with something, but I need to show it to you. Do you have time tonight after power hour?
Yep.
It
You just
shouldn't
got to
take
jump.
but 5 minutes.
You might want to jump on power hour. I might have time too, depending on who show up.
Okay.
All right. Bye, y'all.